Hi guys, welcome to another top tip video. This video is regarding different types of filtration and using them correctly. So you probably heard a lot of people talking about the three types, which are biological, chemical and mechanical. Now what we tend to find a lot of people doing is maybe using the different three types but not always using them to their best advantage. So I'm hoping to give you a few little tips what we use that tend to keep the tanks looking really nice and healthy, and obviously clear water, which is the sort of thing that most people are looking for. So let's start with the first type that we have in our sump, which is mechanical. So sorry about this wood in the way, we've got too much of it to move about. So first of all, the mechanical is where you actually physically want to remove debris. So any dirt, any feces, things like that that go through. So in these, always make sure that you're keeping them cleaned out. So when we say cleaned out, we definitely don't mean tap water. Always stay away from tap water. So what we would do on a regular basis with these ones that we've got here is we would empty some water out of the tank, give them a rinse in the tank water in the bucket, and then put them back in. Keeping them clean is quite critical. If they get bunged up with more and more dirt, they're likely to be giving up more nitrates in your tank, more phosphates, and ultimately not keeping your tank very clean. So that's your mechanical, and that's what we want to keep clean with dechlorinated water only. Second in our sumps, we have got two different baskets here, well actually a stack of 4. So a stack of 4 baskets, and in there is alpha grog and matrix media. Now they're our biological area. So in the biological, you're wanting to keep it clean, but I'm not wanting to wash it out physically. So by cleaning the mechanical on a regular basis, that's how I'm going to stop the biological from becoming dirty, where it's going to be trapped with organic media, which is going to stop it functioning properly. So keeping the mechanical clean is affecting keeping my biological clean, and then that can really work well. It's got all the surface area for the bacteria to grow. So the third stage is actually something which right this second I don't have anything in this tank. And quite surprisingly, because you can see how nice it's looking, we don't have any issues in a lot of these tanks, and we tend to only run chemical filtration if we really have a reason for it. Now that comes in the form of a lot of people will use carbon, or they'll use Purigen, little things like that, which are all something where they're having a chemical reaction. So with those, they'll always specify how long to use it for before you actually either take it out to regenerate it or take it out to replace it. Always follow those. Some chemical filtration will leach back, so if you're leaving it in too long, you're collecting it and then you're leaching it back into the tank again. So that's really not helpful for you. And if it's sat in there not doing anything, again it can become an area that's going to be like, you know, collection for nitrates, organic debris, that sort of thing. So just to recap, keep your mechanical filtration cleaned with dechlorinated water only, so that you don't have to disturb your biological media, and always follow the instructions and refresh your chemical media whenever you need to. Thanks for listening. Click here to watch the next video in this series.